Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jamal. My channel is GymJam. Today, here we talk about gymnastics, and today we're here to talk about Miss Emma Malabuyo. Now, Emma is a gymnast who's currently competing for the Philippines, formerly competed for the U.S., and also competes for the UCLA gymnastics team. Now, Emma has caused quite a stir as she's been doing her best to qualify for the Olympics representing the Philippines. Now, I've seen on the internet like some people are happy for her, some people are mad at her because they feel like she took a spot. And I'm going to go through a Reddit post I found, and I believe this person explains it perfectly. So let me put the post up and I'll read it. All right. It says, to me, the question of whether it is fair above board for her to potentially take the spot comes down to the difference of adhering to the letter of the law rules versus aligning with the original purpose of the rules. I agree. As written, the rules absolutely allow Emma to take that spot if she meets the qualifications and requirements. She has Filipino citizenship and is thus allowed to earn that spot as did everyone else. However, the purpose of this system was to ensure that represented countries with fewer resources had a better chance to show off their talent and compete on the Olympic stage without being disadvantaged by their comparative lack of resources versus countries like the US, for example. Emma, adhering to the purpose of the system as it was originally intended, as someone who trained in the US and was able to take advantage of all US resources, should likely not take the spot. And to me, this is the crux of the issue is that basically, to put it bluntly, she couldn't make it on the US team for the Olympics, so she went somewhere else where she had a much better chance. And that's just how it lays out. Am I upset about it? Only in the fact that, I feel that if you are going to compete and call yourself a competitor, you should go through the channels that were presented to you. So, she was a part of the U.S. national team for a couple of years. She was a U.S. Olympic alternate. And I kind of feel like, if you really have that dream, for me, for my dream, I'm going to go the path I was initially on. Some people feel it's okay to, find an alternative path, and I agree, but find an alternative path by not circumventing rules. Yes, the rules are there in place as written, as this person perfectly put. The rules are there as they are written. So she's not breaking any rules. She's not doing anything illegal. But I think it comes down to a sense of fair play, because it's not like Emma, like, was born and raised in the Philippines and like she had come up through the Philippines system. So I think if she had done that, I think people would be like so happy for her. No one had anything to say. But basically being what people might call a Philippines import, like someone there taken from another country bringing into their country. Granted, she does have citizenship. It just doesn't feel right compared to the people who come from places like maybe like was it Kazakhstan, who don't really have the resources, but who may have enough talent to get there. And now Emma has taken that spot. And allow me to share my screen. I can just kind of show you what I think people are really upset about. All right, so this is Emma's Wikipedia. Let's go through it. You know, she was born in California, trained in California before she moved to Texas to, train with Kim Zemesco Burdett at Texas Dreams. Her junior career, go back to 2016. Uh, she made her debut as part of the United States gold winning junior team at this tournament. 2017, she competed at the city of Jesolo. She finished third in the all around behind her teammates Gabby Perea and Miley O'Keefe, who are also, current college stars. Now, go on to her senior career. 2018, she goes back to Jesolo. She competed as an individual along with Reagan Smith. She won the gold in the all around balance beam and floor exercise. So she did very well to start her senior career. Again, 2019, Jesolo. 2021, Winter Cup. You know, all up until 2021, she competed for the United States her whole career. So, after that, she did not make the U.S. team. She was the alternate. So let's go down to 2023, 2024. So we'll say barely a year. Barely a year. All right. In 2023, it was announced that Malabuyo had decided to represent the Philippines, her grandparents' country, in international competition. She made her debut for them at the 2023 Asian Championship, excuse me. On the first day of competition, she helped the Philippines finish fifth as a team. During event finals, Malabuyo won silver on floor exercise, the highest ever result for a Filipino gymnast at the Asian Championships, and placed fifth on balance beam. In early 2024, Malabuyo competed at the Cairo World Cup, where she won silver on floor exercise behind Mana Okamura of Japan. She remained on UCLA gymnastics team, and while seeking to qualify to represent the Philippines at the 2024 Olympics in Paris. At the conclusion of the World Cup Series, Malabuyo ranked third on floor exercise and did not qualify via this pathway. In late May, she competed at the Asian Championships where won bronze in the all round behind Hu Jiafei and Jin Yi, both from China. As the highest ranking gymnast not part of a qualified team or having previously qualified an individual, Malabuyo earned an Olympic berth to the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris. Okay, so she went through all these avenues, to get there. And I do get people's upset the fact that she didn't qualify through the series. I think people felt that was a much fairer way because she really had to earn points through the series, and I think people were more accepting of this pathway. Now with the Asian Championships, from what I understand, a lot of people knew, like, teams like China, Japan, the powers, the North Korea, the powers of the Asian continent in gymnastics weren't going to be sending anywhere near their best. So I think a lot of people felt that Emma had a really good chance to take a spot from someone who may not have had an opportunity otherwise. And that's what happened. So at the end of the day, Emma, used the pathways presented to her and she qualified. Am I jumping for joy? No, because I think I would rather have seen someone from a different country who never had the resources. That's what it comes down to. Emma had the resources to actually make the U.S. team. She just didn't perform as well as the others, and that's okay. I think it would have been a much better story had she just persevered and really like worked on improving her skills to make the U.S. team, but that just didn't happen. So I'm not going to like lambaste her, but I'm also not going to sit here and celebrate this. You know, the rules say she could do it, she did, and hopefully, in the future, the FIG or whoever makes these kind of rules will really take a hard look at the situation to ensure it doesn't happen again. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. I want to know, like, do you see it as Emma robbed someone else, or do you say, hey, she played by the rules and the rules are what they are? That being said, thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.